Good morning vlog. Hey, it's Ardea. Welcome back to my channel. So to get started on my weekly vlog, I am going to show you guys how I prepared for my clients this morning. And honestly, now that I think about it, it would have been a good day in the life of a traveling makeup artist vlog, but I just wanted to share with you guys what my prep looks like. So let's go back to last night when I got myself together. And would you believe, even after all that preparation that I did, I still forgot my plug, like for my lights. Like, what was even the point? Good morning again. I'm just checking in because I'm getting ready for work. I actually need to pick up another one of these because running low is actually ghetto. Let me just share some music opinions, I guess. So recently, Chloe and Moliy collaborated with young Bredda, right? And I think rather than praise, people shun. And I don't get it. You know, like, the collaboration sounds really good. And even from the snippet, like, it didn't sound crazy, but everybody has their own opinions. My whole take on it, though, is that I just wished that when it came to Caribbean artists being recognized on an international scale, as Caribbean people, we wouldn't gatekeep. You know what I mean? Like, it's a soca song. Chloe's an R&B performer. So with that said, you wouldn't necessarily expect those worlds to collide, but I'm pretty sure the first time R&B and hip-hop merged, there was the same reaction as this. Like, I don't understand why. It's crazy until it's done. Chloe has been embracing culture from St. Lucia for quite some time, so for her to even get over to Trinidad and be able to connect with an artist and, you know, not necessarily blow up his song, because she didn't blow up his song, let's be for real, but, you know, put her own spin on it. I thought her harmony was really good on the song. So I don't know, maybe people just like to find a reason to be annoyed on the internet, but whatever their cup of tea is, that's their cup of tea. But for me, I think it was actually a really good collaboration. You know, people always have something to say when something has never been done, but now that I think about it, yeah, is it because Nicki Minaj is Trinidadian and no one decided to bat an eyelash when she collaborated with Trinidad Killer? Because she wasn't singing soca on the song. She was 100% rapping. And nobody saw anything wrong with it. Even though when I listen to soca, this is just me personally, I notice that even though the artist will use curse words, it's never direct, you know? Like, there's a song called Mind Your Funky Business. Of course, that does sound like an explicit sound, depending on where you're hearing it from. Chloe wasn't doing nothing but just singing her little verse. So I don't really understand why everyone is trying to gatekeep when I see it as, wow, like, this could really put us further out there. To each their own, because at the end of the day, we all have our opinions, just like how I have mine. You will have yours, and that's just that on that. But you guys can let me know what your thoughts were on the song, and just drop your flag in the comments. Good morning, happy Monday. So today we are going to get our day started in a few. We are going to be using it as what I like to call an admin day. So I'm going to go ahead and edit. I'm going to go ahead and film just, you know, get the content that I need to get done, created and edited. Once I'm finished that, of course, upload it to YouTube. Since I do everything from my phone, you will be seeing me how I edit. You'll be seeing snippets of how I edit on CapCut. And I do have CapCut Pro because it was a feature I wanted to use and I did not think any of the feature was going to work. But also I think it's ridiculous that when the ban happened earlier this year, TikTok came back and started giving us tiered memberships. I really hate that because what you used to be able to get for $10 a month, you're not paying $20 a month for. And I'm not saying it's not worth it, but I'm just saying it's unnecessary. You know, like, it's unnecessary. But as somebody who creates content and loves the idea of special effects, I'm going to keep up with it. But at the same time, it's like, why? You were offering this for less money. But hey, that's just me. But yeah, I also finished reading my book, Nothing is Missing, a memoir on bold living by Nicole Walters. And I just started a new book. And based on how the flow of that book is going so far, I think I might be able to finish it by next week, if not sooner, because the flow is very quick and I feel like I'm actually enjoying the story. So I'm a self-help / fictional book girly. So if you have any kind of stories or any books that you think are a must read, let me know so that way I can source the book and add it to my TBR. I reduced my book collection significantly, but I also want to get back into it. I want to get a library card, you know, get all the things going. That way I can read books at the pace that I want to, because I realize I really work well with deadlines. For certain things, though, not everything, but I really work well with deadlines when it comes to books, because as long as it's something that I'm able to set aside time for, I can completely finish it. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of those things. So just come along with me. And I feel like even though the week is starting off slowly, there's a lot of activities I have planned for the end of the week. So please stay tuned to the end of the vlog and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Because it has crab cluster. Because it has crab cluster, which I want. And it has. There ain't no other for me. It's only you. It has the shrimp with the head off and it also has Hi guys, or should I say hello vlog. It is Tuesday afternoon. I got my new book, my water, and I'm about to go to lunch, but also get some much needed sun time. So I realized the beginning of my week was very slow. So with that said, I'm just taking it day by day. It's a little cooler, which I am loving, y'all. And my video finally went up today. We're going on a solo date. We're stopping at 2 places. I have an hour before the next one starts, so I'm stopping to get something to eat. Great. So I'm very happy that I put in all of my efforts yesterday to make sure that it was not only edited, but uploaded, caption and everything. I actually think I'm going to go on now and drop a comment. And if you are seeing this, go watch my video about my solo date, please. Thank you. I don't wanna So let's open it up and see what it is, because quite a few things have launched recently. So I want to see what I got. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so weird. But let's pretend like that was a normal reaction. So we recently launched a few different things. So I'm going to start off with what we launched first. I can't wait to use these myself. So these are the Color Excess eyeliners in the shade Blueberry Milk. Also the shade Strawberry Milk. And then we have the shade Bananas. So yellow. Yeah, it looks just like this. Because, you know, we've had time to play with them in store. Then we have this one. So honestly, when I saw it at first, I thought it was going to be a lighter shade of pink. But the color is nice. And then we have Blueberry. Is it Blueberry Milk? Yeah. So if you guys want to see me use them, let me know. And I'll feature them in one of my looks. Because I couldn't, when I saw these in store, I couldn't help but play with them anyway. So that is exactly what I did. They came out with the Lipglazer. I already tried these in store, so I already know what they're like. But I'm gonna feature these in a video that's coming up soon. So this one is actually my favorite color, because personally I feel like Night Moth wasn't as dark as it could have been, but it does give a nice berry-ish color. And then we have Ribbon and we have Velvet Teddy. This one I'm gonna keep. These will do better in my kit than they would in my personal collection. Then we have glosses, and right now I'm wearing the Lip Glass Blow on my lips. And these colors I was actually very in love with. This is the shade I really wanted this, and it's so funny because I was going to buy it the other day, and I decided that I was just going to wait because I saw they were getting in Gratis, and I literally forgot until just now. So this is the Viva Glam Commitment. It's a limited edition shade, so get yours ASAP. Even though it's a red shade, it really comes off more on the pink side because the formulation of these are much more lightweight. They don't have like a whole bunch of color to them, but they give the lips a little something. And then in store, we're actually sold out of this color, which is called, because of the glare of the light in my eye. I'm just going to circle back and put that on the screen. And then we have this one called Accolade, which if you love Oh Baby from MAC as a lip gloss, you'll absolutely love this because it's a little bit more frosty than Oh Baby in my opinion. So that's my little Gratis haul. And it's so interesting that it came today because I'm actually going to training tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my brushes because the brush belt could use a little TLC. So I'm gonna have to change my plans, but we're still getting there on time. I just reserved my ride, so I got 15 minutes to shower, get dressed, and do a little something to my face. It's a tiring morning and nothing even happening yet, so less than roughly 15 minutes to get all that together, and I really think I can do this, so let's lock in and get it done. But a while ago I was panicking because we've been kind of stuck a little bit. Like I can see the train, but we're kind of stuck. It says I'm gonna arrive in 6 minutes, but I originally had my original train station, but then I said, you know what? I could possibly shave some time off my commute if I Uber to the main train station, which is here in Jamaica, and I would end up going directly to Panama. So I started panicking because I was like, my options are so limited. It is now it's now 9:32, and I'ma just do that. But next time we ain't taking no backwards. Because the way house is stuck 5 minutes away. But anyway, we're still gonna be on time. I'm about to have this today. We made it. Lotion secured. These ashy feet. Yeah, it's a no. Anyway, my goods have been secured and I can't wait to go live my bestest life. 21 and Riley Rose are really gone. Wow. Back, I want to try this. Moliy, a hot dog for breakfast. Sounds like it's gonna be the move. Hot dog has been secured. That was a nice little, like the outer skin. I like how tough it was. So they have a collection in here called the Nocturnal Collection, and I really want to try it. So it's like a night moth pencil, which I already have, and then they have this one which is called Light Moth. So I want to try this lip combo. I just need to find some disposables and a sharpener. Guys, I literally knew that she was going to pop up, and look who's a part of the Mac Fam too. This is actually really cute. Definitely very full though.
We did each other's makeup. Let us know down below what you would rate each of us. She said she would rate it a 7, and I think I'd rate mine a 9. Really? Yes. Yeah.
Good morning vlog. So I'm just here chilling, trying to get my stomach together because for whatever reason my stomach was really upset this morning. But today we have some errands to run, as well as just wanting to recap what I've been doing all morning. So apart from getting my stomach together, just finished watching Zootopia and Tangled, and honestly really good movies in my opinion. I'm actually looking forward to Zootopia 2 coming out this November, and Tangled will just kind of like, you know, adjust, like let's just watch type of thing. It was really good. I've never seen the movie from start to finish. I kind of always catch it towards the end, so I want to watch Brave, but maybe later when we are back at home. But yeah, that's just my recap so far of the morning. So come with me and let's get ourselves up and at 'em, because my stomach's really trying to take me out right now. I started drinking some water that has baking soda in there. So like our little Pico, is that, I think that's what it's called, or like Alka-Seltzer, to try to like, you know, move whatever is trying to hurt me, and just use that as a way to call it a day. But I'll check in when I'm at breakfast. I know you. Minute timer.
10 minutes, starting now.
I think I'm gonna end up getting a full size of this because the Nivea that I have is like the original one. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. And plus this one hasn't hyaluronic acid, so I think it does moisturize me more, but I have to check the original bottle. I need to replenish. Seriously, like what's going on here? There's like product in the bottle, but it won't come up. Okay, there we go. I think this is the very last. No, it's dried. This is the very last of my vitamin C cream, so I had to. I've been using the Clinique Moisture Surge. With the Moisture Surge, you just want to make sure that you are putting your cover on as tightly as possible, because I have had this dry out before. Not necessarily over the course of one day, but I think I skipped 2 or 3 days using it and hated what the results looked like. Alexa, how much more time do I have?
You have 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on your 10-minute timer.
With me putting all of my daily makeup in here, I think I just kind of forgot what's what. So I'm gonna do the same concealer and powder. I just used the MAC Strobe Cream to add additional hydration, but also a little bit of a glow to my skin. But instead of using my brush, I'm just going to use one of my Shein sponges and just work on any areas that have discoloration. But all I wanted to say in this portion of the video was basically thank you guys for spending the week with me. Next week will certainly be a bit more eventful because I've actually created a plan. Like I thought at first it was going to come to me naturally, but it made more sense to just have a backup to my backup. Times when content doesn't go according to plan. And that's sometimes all I can do is just, you know, go with the flow. So this is just me doing just that and living in my truth. As someone who mostly wears their makeup matte, I realize my skin gets a lot of compliments when it's like a little bit more glowy. So next week or even the week after, because I actually have to film it, I'm going to be posting my new routine whenever I got time to do it. I shouldn't say it like that, like I'm not cutting out the time, but, you know, sometimes my week is a little unpredictable. So for blush, I'm going to use the Sunflower Beauty Blushing Goddess Duo in the shade. What is the shade? I don't know. Can't really tell, to be honest. But I think the color is called Sunflower Beauty, but take a screenshot of this. This is why you need it. It creates the perfect ombre blush, and I've been seeing how Painted by Esther's work has been going viral, so I actually want to try her technique in one of my videos. I really do. And then I use like this lighter one to kind of just diffuse it from my under eye area, because I'm going to go in and highlight anyway. But I really want to try Painted by Esther's technique, so that might be a video that I post next week or the following. Alexa, timer off. And since I'm out of time, I'm just going to use my powder puff. So when I get back home this evening, I'm just going to go ahead and edit this so I can have it up tomorrow, which is Sunday. And then even though I didn't take a break, I'm going to start back my weekly vlog from tomorrow. So I hope you guys come back during the week to see what I have planned for you all. I'm trying to get more regular with sticking to my schedule, because I remember at some point I would have mentioned how I was uploading like Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but also uploading Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm just trying to stick to a schedule that works for me. If you guys have any ideas, like, let me know. Yeah, because I have some downtime next week to stay on task. So over the next couple of weeks, I guess I'll just experiment with what truly works best for my schedule, and you guys just, you know, keep your post notifications on so that you can tune in and see what the video of the day will be, because Sundays are definitely more of like vlogging days. My second upload would be more of a makeup video, and then my third upload of the week will be like a mixture of lifestyle and beauty. So if that's what you're interested in, please be sure to come back. And with all of that said, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed the embodiment of my week. And if you have any tips for me, don't hesitate to comment down below and, you know, share your thoughts with me. In true early 2000s Disney kid fashion, I'm just gonna end this video with the famous words of Lizzie McGuire, where she says, "And that's my life." See you guys another day. Bye.